Hello everyone, how are you all? I hope you all are super amazing. This is Aishi. I am back with another new concept today, which is on ogives. So in the previous lesson we learned about histograms. Today we are going to learn about ogives. So before I dive into the topic, let me give you a brief description about Swiflearn. So Swiflearn is India's most sincere learning destination for classes 1 to 10. Here we provide you with 100% live and interactive classes at the comfort of your home and according to your convenient timings. Here in a batch we have a maximum of 6 students, so never more than 6 students. If you want, you can opt for a one-to-one tuition as well. Here we have a dedicated academic mentor team who is going to track your progress and is going to guide you throughout your journey. Here we cover the syllabus as per the school exam schedule, and then we also handle custom requests. What are the key features of Swiflearn? We are going to provide you with the detailed progress report at the end of every month, and we are also going to share it with your parents. Here you can take unlimited practice test because practice makes a man perfect. On every Sunday, you can opt for the scholarship test of Swiflearn, which is the Swiflearn Academic Test Series, SATs, SATs. And here we not only cover the objective types of questions, but also subjective tests for your school exams. So sounds exciting, right? What are you waiting for? Go to the Swiflearn website and book a free trial class today and enjoy the art of learning. Also, if you are new to this channel, make sure to subscribe to this channel and also hit on the bell icon, as in this channel we share really knowledgeable videos on different topics, on different subjects. That is really going to help you a lot. So make sure to hit on the bell icon. Now, this is your graphical representation part 2. Today we are going to learn about cumulative frequency table, defining cumulative frequency curve or the ogive, and how to plot ogive. Okay, so a lot of times I am using the word cumulative. What is the meaning of the word cumulative? So take an example. Suppose that your father has given you rupees 5 as pocket money for the week. By the end of the week you have rupees 3, so you have saved rupees 3 by the end of the week. That gives you another rupees 5 for the following week. So now what will happen? This new weekly pocket money along with the rupees 3. So now your new pocket money is rupees 5, and in the previous week you saved rupees 3. So 5 plus 3 is going to give you 8. Okay, this is the meaning of cumulative. So let's just see an example also. See, week 1 savings rupees 4. Okay, so our cumulative total will be 4. Week 2 savings is 3. So now our cumulative total is going to be rupees 4, which was your previous saving, plus rupees 3. Okay, so 4 plus 3. That's how we are getting 7. Very easy. Now next, what? In the week 3 your saving is rupees 5. So cumulative total will be, what will be the cumulative total? Whatever was your previous saving, that was your rupees 7 plus 5. That means 12. Okay. And then again in the week 4 the saving was rupees 2. So now your cumulative total will be whatever was your previous saving, that is your 12 plus 2. Your new saving in week 4. That means this is how you are getting 14. Understood? Very easy. So whatever is your previous data, with that we are simply adding our new data. So this is your cumulative frequency of a class interval is the sum of the frequencies of all the classes up to this class interval. Let's understand with the help of an example. Okay, so just see, the class intervals are given and the frequencies are given to you. You have to find out the cumulative frequencies. So just look at here. See, for the first week we have 3. For the first class interval it is 3. For the second class interval, whatever is your previous one, that means this 3 plus 6, right? And that's how we are getting 9. Okay, now for the third class interval, you can either do 3 plus 6 plus 10, that means 3 plus 6 plus 10. Okay, you can do this, which is going to give you 19, or even up to this we know that our savings was 9, or the cumulative frequency was 9. So 9 plus 10, that also you can do. 9 plus 10, 19. We are taking this 10 from here. Okay. Now for the fourth class interval, again we are adding all these 4. That means 3 plus 6 plus 10 plus 8. That is 27. Or you can also do 19, right? Till this it was 19 plus we are doing 8. Okay, this is from the fourth class interval, and that's how we are getting 27. And for the fifth one, it is 4. That means we will be adding all these 3 plus 6 plus 10 plus 8 plus 4. And we know that till this we had 27. So you can simply do 27 plus 4. That is going to give you 31. Okay, understood? So this is very, very easy. Take your new data and simply add it with the previous one. Okay, you can also write the class interval as less than 20 0. Why less than 20 is 0? Because we don't have any data before 20, right? We don't have any data for 0 to 20. So for less than 20 we don't have any data. That's why they have written 0, because our data, our class interval starts from 20. Okay, now we can also go for less than 25. So less than 25 means what? They are talking about the first class interval, 20 to 25, 3. So less than 25 will be 3. Less than 30. So just look over here. Less than 30 means which part? Less than 30. This is our 30. So less than 30 means what? These two, right? So less than 30 will be 9. Okay, then again less than 35. Here you have your 35. So 3 plus 6 plus 10, that means 19. 30 to 35, right? So we can go for this one and we can write 19. Similarly, we can do for less than 40 also, less than 45 also. Now, what is your cumulative frequency curve or an ogive? So if we plot the points taking the upper limits of the class intervals, okay, what is the upper limit? I told you that if your class interval looks like 10 to 20, then this 20 is going to be the upper limit and this 10 is going to be your lower limit. So here we are going to take the upper limit as the x coordinates and their corresponding cumulative frequencies. So we will take the cumulative frequencies now as the y coordinates and then join these points by a freehand curve. The curve so obtained is called as the cumulative frequency curve. Okay, let's understand it with the help of an example. So graphical representation of cumulative frequency distribution. Let's see. So whenever we do a graphical representation, it helps us in understanding the data very quickly, very easily. Okay, let us now represent a cumulative frequency distribution graphically. So how you can represent ogive graphically? Let us consider the cumulative frequency distribution given in the coming table. Now, what is the origin of ogive? And ogive is a, okay, so it is, you can also pronounce it as ogive also, okay? So different people pronounce it in different way, but the most common one is ogive. So it consists of a concave arc flowing into a convex arc, so forming an S-shaped curve with vertical ends. That means it goes like this. Okay, concave arc and a convex arc. Okay, that's how it looks like. All right, next. Okay, first we will be dealing with the less than type ogive. Less than type ogive. Now see, consider a grouped frequency distribution of marks obtained out of 100 by 53 students in a certain examination as follows. So the class intervals are given to you 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, like that, and the number of students, that means this is your frequency. It is given to you. Now, how you can represent it in the form of cumulative frequency? First of all, you can simply see, first understand the less than type, right? So 0 to 10 means what? Less than 10. 0 to 10 means less than 10. 10 to 20 means what? 10 to 20, that means less than 20. 20 to 30 means what? 20 to 30, that means less than 30. And cumulative frequency, you know, right? First one will be 5, then it will be 5 plus 3, 5 plus 3, then it will be 5 plus 3 plus 4. Okay, so we just need to keep on adding successively. Let's see. See, less than 10 is 5, less than 20, less than 20 means this one, right? Up to this 10 to 20, that means 5 plus 3, 5 plus 3, 8, less than 30. Less than 30 means what? The first 3 rows, right? So 5 plus 3 plus 4. Okay, so 8 plus 4, we are simply doing it and we are getting the answer as 12. Just see, you already know this one, right? Again, less than 40. Less than 40 will be whatever we had in the previous one. So 12 plus 3. 3 is your current frequency. So 15 less than 50, right? Less than 50 means which rows? Let me just show it to you once again quickly. Less than 50. Here, which one is less than 50? So try to visualize it. Okay, less than 50 means what? Up to this part, up to this part will be your less than 50. This is your 50 to 60. That means this is your more than 50. Okay, up to this part will be your less than 50. Understood? So just try to apply your logic and you will understand it. Similarly, we can go for less than 60 also, less than 70. So whatever was the previous one, 22 plus 7, less than 80. 29 was the previous cumulative frequency, plus 9 equals to 38. Less than 90, 38 was our previous one, plus 7 equals to 45. And less than 100, so the last one is less than 100. And what do you mean by less than 100? All of these are less than 100. Yes or no? All these are less than 100. 9 up to 90 to 100. That means it is basically the summation of all these frequencies. Right? We don't have any data for more than 100. So these are all less than 100. Okay, that means we have to add everything. So till less than 90 we had 45. 45 plus 8 is going to give us 53. So this distribution is called as the cumulative frequency distribution of the less than type. Now what are the upper limits? You can see the upper limits are 10, 20, 30, 40 like that, right? So upper limits are 10, 20, 30 up to 100. We can similarly make the table for the number of students with scores more than or equal to 0. Okay, that will be your more than ogive type. We will also look into that, but first let's complete this. All right. So how are you going to represent it on the curve? So it goes like, let me go back to the chart and let me show it to you. Yeah, so 10 is the upper limit. Okay, so the point will look like this: 10 comma the cumulative frequency you have to take, that is 5. This will be your first coordinate point. All right, for the second coordinate point, just see what is the upper limit for the second class interval. It's 20, it's written. Okay, so for this coordinate point it's going to be 20 comma whatever is the cumulative frequency, 20 comma 8. Okay, for the next one the upper limit is 30, so 30 comma the corresponding cumulative frequency, that is 12. Again the upper limit is 40, so this point will be 40 comma the corresponding cumulative frequency is 15, so 40 comma 15. Okay, for the next one the upper limit is 50, so 50 will be your x coordinate point, right? This is in a coordinate, I hope you know this, in the coordinate point this is your x axis point, this is your y axis point. So 50 comma the corresponding cumulative frequency, that is 18. Understood? Easy. Okay, see, this is exactly what they have done. Look at the points. See, upper limit comma the corresponding cumulative frequency. So 10 comma 5, 20 comma 8, 30 comma 12, 40 comma 15, 50 comma 18. Okay, this is exactly how we also did, right? So for the last one, what will you write? Tell me about the last one. Last one will be 100 is your upper class limit. So your x coordinate point will be 100 and the cumulative frequency is 53. So this will be your y point. Okay, so this will be your last coordinate point. Understood? Okay. Now see, they have plotted the graph according to that, right? So our first point is 10 comma 5. 10 comma 5. So here you can see they have taken 10 and 5 is here. So this point is your for 10 comma 5. Can you understand it? And you can see they have taken the divisions also as 10, 20, 30, 40. So here will be your the upper class limit. For the x-axis, this is for your upper class limit. And the y-axis is going to be for your cumulative frequency. Not the plain frequency, cumulative frequency. So x-axis, upper class limit, y-axis, cumulative frequency. Remember it, okay? This is for the less than type. less than type ogive. Very, very important. X-axis, we are taking the upper class limit, and for the y-axis, we are taking the cumulative frequency. Okay, very, very important. Cumulative frequency goes up to 53, and the upper class limits are just 10, 20, 30, like that. Okay, so here also on the y axis also they have taken 10, 20, 30. See, the division you can take according to your wish, but just remember that on the graph paper you should be able to accommodate the highest value, the maximum value, right? So for the x axis the maximum value is 100, so you should be able to accommodate 100 on the x axis. And for your y-axis the maximum value is 53, so on your y-axis you should be able to accommodate the 53. Okay, this is how it works, and they have plotted everything according to the points. So our second point is 20 and 8. So just see, 20 on the x-axis, 8 will be slightly less than 10, so this is your second point, right? Third point is 30 and 12. So here you have 30 and 12 will be slightly more than 10, so that's how they have plotted the point 30 comma 12, right? Your next point is 40 comma 15. So 40 on the x-axis and 15 will be just between 10 and 20 on the y-axis. So that's how they have plotted the fourth point. And for the last point, so on, right? For the last point it is 100 comma 53. 100 comma 53. So this is your 100 on the x-axis and this is your 53. 100 comma 53, right? Understood? This is how you're supposed to do it. Very, very easy. And for the less than ogive, you can see after plotting the points, you simply need to join these points. Okay. And in the less than ogive, you can see that the curve is going upwards, right? So from the downwards, it is moving upwards. Okay. So this is your graph for less than ogive. The curve we get is called as a cumulative frequency curve or an ogive of the less than type. Okay, let's try to visualize one more. Okay, let's see. Yeah, see, the class intervals are given to you, 100 to 120, frequency given to you, CF will be 12 only. For 120 to 140, so 12 plus 14, 26, and look at the points. 120 is your upper class limit and the cumulative frequency is 12, so 120 comma 12. Again 120 to 140, here the upper class limit is 140 and the cumulative frequency is 26, right? That's how they have plotted it. And look at the points also. So we have 120 over here, so 120 and 12 they have plotted it. Next point is 140. Okay, 140 comma 26 they have plotted it, right? That's how they have done it. So this is easy only. This is our less than type ogive, right? Less than type ogive. Okay, now we will be moving into more than type ogive. Okay, so for more than type ogive, what will happen? Again the marks are given to you from 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, like that, and the frequencies are given to you. All right, now see, for the first one, more than or equal to 0, more than or equal to 0. So all these are more than 0, all these are more than 0 or equal to 0, right? So for the first one, more than or equal to 0, it will be summation of all these. So 5 plus 3 plus 4 plus 3 plus 3 plus 4 plus 7 plus 9 plus 7 plus 8. Okay, so if you add all these frequencies, you will get 53. All right, so the cumulative frequency for the first one will be 53. Now, more than or equal to 10. More than or equal to 10. That means what? This part, 10 to 20 part, Either this part is equal to 10 or more than 10. So we are excluding this 5. That means from the total, this is in total you have 53 minus 5. That's all you need to do. Okay. See, 53 minus 5, that is 48. More than or equal to 20. More than or equal to 20. Let's see. More than 20 means what? This part, right? This part is our more than or equal to 20. So we have to exclude these part from the total. So it will be what? Either you can do 53 minus 8 also, right? Or you can do from the previous one. Previous one we had 48. So 53 minus 5 is 48. 48 minus 3 is 45. Okay, very easy. Now see, more than or equal to 30. More than or equal to 30. That means they are talking about this part. Talking about this part only. So from the total, that is from 53, you can simply subtract 53 minus 5 minus 3 minus 4. Right? Okay. See, that's exactly what they have done. Okay. So till here, more than or equal to 20, we had 45. So 45 minus 4, that is 41. 45 minus 4, that is 41. Okay. Next, more than or equal to 40. More than or equal to 40. Okay. That means this part only. Okay. So from the total, we will be subtracting all these, or whatever data you have already got before. From that you can simply subtract 3, right? 41 minus 3, same thing. 41 minus 3. This is how you have to do it. So very, if you are able to visualize it, then it will become very easy for you. All right. And also we will solve a lot more problems as well. Then you will understand it better. Okay. So see, this part is for your more than or equal to 50. Right. So from the total, you need to subtract all these frequencies, or whatever frequency you have got till here. Okay. Till here you can subtract this one now. So in the less than type, we were adding it, and in the more than type, we are simply subtracting it, right? So 41 minus 3 was 38, and then 38 minus 3 will be 35. 38 minus 3 will be 35, right? Then 35 minus 4, 35 minus 4. So till here we got 35. Till here we got 35, and they are talking about this one is for 35 minus 4. Yeah. So more than or equal to 60. More than or equal to 60. Right. So we simply need to do 35 minus 4. 35 minus 4. This part is your more than or equal to 60. And to find out the cumulative frequency of this one, so from the total you need to subtract all. So till this point we have done the subtraction. Till then we have got the answer as 35, and now you have to subtract 4 also. So 35 minus 4, that is going to give you 31. Okay, this is how you have to do it. Last one, see, it is more than or equal to 90. So it will be more than or equal to 90. That means this part. More than 90 or equal to 90. They are talking about this part. Okay. So till here, what is the value that we have got after subtraction? From that you simply need to subtract 7. So 15, right? So till here we have completed our subtraction. Till here we have got 15, and now we are talking about more than or equal to 90. So 15 minus 7. 15 minus 7 is going to give you 8. Understood? Very easy, right? Yeah. This is called as the cumulative frequency distribution of the more than type. Now, here what is the difference? Previously in the less than type, we were taking the, the upper class limit as the x coordinate. Here, we will take the lower limit. Okay. here we will simply take the lower limit. That means 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, like that up to 90. We will take the lower limit. From here also you can find it out. 0, 10, 20, 30. These are all the lower limits will be your x coordinate, and your y coordinate will be the cumulative frequency. So it is just similar to the previous one only. See the points, the lower limit and then the corresponding cumulative frequency. That means 0 and 53, 10 and 48, 20, 45. Okay, so they have done the division from 10 to 100. This is your lower limit, this is your cumulative frequency. And so 0 and 53, so 0 means here and 53 is here. This is your first point, right? 0 and 53. Second point is 10 and 48. This is your 10 and here you have your 48. So this is for your 10 and 48. Third point is 20 and 45. So this is your 20 and 45. Okay. So always, you know, after you are plotting the points on the graph, you also mention the point also. That is 0, 53, 10, 48, like that. Then that will be better. Okay. Next we have, so we did up to 20, 45, 30, 41. This is for your 30 and 41. Okay. So similarly it goes on, and last one is 90 and 8. So this is your 90 and 8 will be slightly less than 10. So here this will be the point for 90 and 8. Then you simply need to join these points. Okay. And this is how you are getting your more than ogive curve. In the more than ogive curve, you can see that the curve is going downwards, right? So starting upwards and then it is moving downwards. Yes. So where we can apply ogive in aerodynamics. Ogive is a pointed curved surface used to form the streamlined nose of the bullet shell. Okay. That means it looks something like this, you know, the bullet. Yeah, so this is your ogive curve. Okay. So what we have learned today, we learned about cumulative frequency, how to draw the cumulative frequency table, finding out the cumulative frequency table, defining cumulative frequency curve or ogive, and then we also plotted ogive, the less than type also and the more than type also. Now here we have some extra time questions. What are the questions we have over here? So for the first one, let's do it for let's do it for less than type. Okay, so one we will do for less than type, another one we will do for more than type also. Okay, so here let's do it for less than type. Let's start. Let me just take the whiteboard. Yeah, so here they have given you the class intervals 10 to 15. Okay, and then they have given you 15 to 20. Then they have given you 20 to 25, 25 to 30, and then it is 30 to 35, and then 40 to 45, right? So these are the class intervals. Yeah, and the frequencies are given as 10, then 14, then 20, then 12, and then it is given as 10, and then 8. Yeah. So what can you write at first? See, from 0 to 10 the data is not available. So I told you, whenever the data is not available from 0 to 10, you need to apply cut or breaks on the graph. Remember? Okay. Don't forget to do that. Alright. So at first we can go for less than 15. Less than 15 we can do that. So less than 15 will be 10. This part is less than 15, right? So it will be 10. Then we can go for less than 20. Okay, less than 20 will be, less than 20 means what? These two, right? So 10 plus 14, 10 plus 14, that is 24. Okay, then we can go for less than 25. That means all these three. So 10 plus 14 plus 20, or you can also do 24 plus 20. That is 44, right? Similarly, we can do for less than 30, less than 35, and less than 40, less than 40. Okay, so for less than 30 it will be these four, right? So up till this we have got 44. So now you simply need to do 44 plus 12. That is going to give you 56. For 35, what will you get? Less than 35 means all these. So up to this we have got 56. So now you simply need to do 56 plus 10. This is the current one. Previous one was 56. So 56 plus 10 is going to give you 66. And the last one is what? Less than 40. That means all these together. So we need to do simply, this is for the last one I'm writing here, 66 plus 8. That is going to give you 74, right? And what are the upper class intervals? 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 45. Here also you can see 15. Here also we have taken the upper class intervals only. 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. And these are our cumulative frequencies. These are our cumulative frequencies. Now, accordingly, we can write the points also. The points will be 15 and 10. Okay, do it yourself as well. So as I'm doing it, you also do it on your copy. 25 and 44. This one is your upper limit for the x point. For the y coordinate point, we are writing the cumulative frequency, right? So 25 and then 44. Then the next point will be 30, 56, 35, 66, 40, 74. Okay, these will be your points. Now simply you need to plot it. Plotting to सबको आता है ना? You should be able to do plotting. This is our y axis, x axis. Okay, so here we have the upper class limit. Here we can take interval of 5, right? So we can write over here 5. Then this can be your 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Okay, and this is your 0 point. And on the y axis, so our highest cumulative frequency is still 74. Okay, so here we can take intervals of 10. So like 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, and then 80. Right? Now, our first point is 15 and 10. Right? This is our first point. So here you have your 15 and here we have our 10. So this will be the first point. And we don't have any data from 0 to 15. Right? From 0 to okay, no, your class sorry, it starts from 10 to 15, right? The first class interval was from 10 to 15. So we don't have any data till 10, right? This one I have explained to you clearly in the previous lesson also. Okay, so from 0 to 10 we don't have any data and we can simply apply cut on the graph. Okay, so this will be our first point. Our second point is 20 and 24. So this is our 20, 24 will be somewhere here. Third point is 25 and 44. This is our 25, 44 will be somewhere here. Then we have 30, 56. So 30, 56 will be between 50 and 60. Okay, then 35, 66. So this is our 35 and 66 will be here. And then we have 40 and 74. So 40, 74 will be between 70 and 80. So 40 and here will be the 74. And now simply you can join them. And this will be your less than type. ogive or the cumulative frequency curve. Okay, and here you can see that the curve is starting from the bottom and it is going upwards. So the less than type ogive starts from the bottom, goes upwards. Now for the same one, can you do for the more than type also? This will be your homework. Okay, do more than type also. Alright, you know how to do it. Just in case of plotting the points, you simply need to take what? You need to take the lower limit, and the corresponding cumulative frequency. Okay, so for the same problem, try to do the more than type ogive. All right. Okay, here in this problem, draw ogive for the following. So it is given 10 to 19, 20 to 29. That means this is not continuous, right? It is ending at 19, starting from 20, but we want continuous data. So for continuous grouped data, while teaching you histogram, I told you how to convert discontinuous group data into continuous group data. Simply take this 20 minus 19, that is 1, and then you simply need to do 1 divided by 2, that is going to give you 0.5, right? 0.5. And then what you had to do from the lower limit, that is from this 10. From this 10, simply subtract 0.5, and from this 19, this is your upper limit plus 0.5. Remember, so it will become 9.5 to 19.5. For the second one also, 20 minus 0.5, that means 19.5 to 29.5. Here 29.5 to 39.5. Now you can see it is becoming continuous. See, ending at 19.5, starting at 19.5, ending at 29.5. Okay, ending at 29.5 in the previous class interval, starting at 29.5. Remember, understood? So always make sure to convert it into the continuous group data. All right, very, very important. So let's try to solve this. So after converting into the data, you will get 9.5 to 19.5, and these are your frequencies given to you, that is 25, 10, 15, 20 and 5. Okay, this one will be 19.5 to 29.5, 29.5 to 39.5, 39.5 to 49.5, and 49.5 to 59.5. Okay, and these are your frequencies. Now we want to go for the more than type. Okay, so let me see if I can fit it over here. So more than or equal to, we will do 9.5, right? Because here we deal with the lower class limit. Remember it like this. And here we are going to write down the cumulative frequencies. Yeah, more than or equal to 9.5. So all these are more than or equal to 9.5, right? That means it is addition of all of them. That is 25 plus 10 plus 15 plus 20 plus 5, and that is going to give you 75. Next one, you can write more than or equal to 19.5, right? Why? Because we are dealing with the lower class limit. Okay, so more than or equal to 19.5 means what? These parts, and from the total we have to subtract this 25. That means 75 minus 25, that is going to give you 50. More than or equal to 29.5, that means we are talking about only these three data. That means we have to subtract this 10. Okay, up to this we have got 50, so 50 minus 10, that is going to give you 40. More than or equal to 39.5, that means we are talking about these two only. So we have to subtract these three from the total. So till this part we have got 40 minus, it will be 15, right? 40 minus 15. So that is going to give you 25. And next we have more than or equal to 49.5. That means 25 minus, what it will be? minus 20, right? 25 minus 20, that is your 5. Okay, so more than or equal to 49.5, more than or equal to 49.5, that means we are talking about only this. We are talking about only this, because only this part is more than 49.5. Understood? Okay. Now we will be plotting the points. As you know, we will be going with the lower limit and the cumulative frequency. So your points are going to be 9.5, 75, 19.5, 50, 29.5, 40, 39.5, 25, and 49.55. Right? Now time to plot it on the graph. Yes. So here we have 9.5. Here you can take 19.5, 29.5. Then because we are simply plotting the lower limits, 39.5, and then we have 49.5. These are the lower limits, and the cumulative frequencies will be 15, 30 up to 75. So we can start from 15, then we will go to 30, okay, then 45, then 60, and then 75. Okay, 45, 60, 75. Right? For the first point, okay, we don't have data till 9.5. We don't have any data, right? Or you can see that our class interval, no, yeah, 9.5, it starts from 9.5. So from 0 to 9.5 we don't have any data. Here you can simply apply the cut, right? Because we don't have any data. Now the first point is 9.5 and 75. So 9.5 and 75 is here. Second point is 19.5 and 50. So 19.5 is here, 50 will be somewhere here. Okay. Third point is 29.5 till 40. 29.5 till 40, which is just present between this. 1 minute. 29.5 and 40. Yeah. Here. Not here. So you have the practice it on the graph paper, because here I'm doing it with my bare eyes and it is becoming a bit difficult. So we have 29.5 and 40, that means somewhere here, right? Less than 45, more than 30, like that. Okay. Then we have 39.5 and 25. Okay, so 25 will be more than 15, less than 30, so somewhere here, and 49.5 and 5, so somewhere here, less than 15. Now you can simply join these points, and this will be your more than type ogive, right? Also don't forget to write down the points also. So like 9.5, 75, 19.5, 50, 29.5, 40, 39.5, 25, 49.5, 5. Okay, so this is your more than type ogive, and you can see that the curve is starting from the top and moving towards the bottom. All right, for the same problem, you can also try for the less than type ogive also. Draw an ogive for each of the following distributions: less than 10, less than 20, less than 30. You know how to do it, right? This one will be your homework, and it is already given to you. Less than 10, less than 20, less than 30. That means the upper limits are already given to you. So you for the x coordinate, take the upper limit as 10. Cumulative frequency will be 8. For the second one, you can take the upper limit as 20. Cumulative frequency will be 24 plus 8. 24 plus 8. See, right? I'm just giving you the points for your reference. So first one will be 10,8. Second one, it will be 20 is your upper class limit. Then 24 plus 8, that is going to give you 32. Then for the third one, you can take 30 comma 8 plus 24 plus 30. That is going to give you 62. Right? Like this you can do it. For the last one, it will be 50. That is your upper class limit and summation of all these data. And you will get it as 130. Okay? And then plot it on the graph and draw the less than type ogive. So this is easy. Okay, so I hope that you all enjoyed this session. I hope you all have understood it. So make sure to do your homework, and if you have any doubt, please write it down in the comment section and we will try to resolve your doubt as well. So subscribe to this channel, and if you like today's session, you can like this video as well and share it among your friends and family, so that we all can come together and enjoy the art of learning, right? And don't forget to hit the bell icon as well. Thank you so much. Take care, everyone, and keep practicing maths. Bye bye.